Hey guys, it is the almighty Cheddar here. For my first video on YouTube, I am going to be doing a quick 5-lap Grand Prix around the circuit Gilles Villeneuve, all better known as the Canadian Grand Prix. Now, 5 laps, I have my AI at 90 level, which is about what I can race at. Anyway, F1 logo here, so what we'll see first is the cutscene of the Grand Prix du Canada, and then we'll see me apply a setup real quick, and then we will begin. So I got my setup off of F1 car setups. I did not do this myself, because I am not good at tuning cars. And we will begin. Now, starting in P11, which is about what you'd expect for a McLaren, we're going to start off with overtake on, and off the start we're going to go right in between Norris and Ricciardo, getting a really good start, and then late on the brakes, tapping into Leclerc a little bit, but that's alright. But we'll go into turn 2, ahead in 5th place. Now, Albon and Verstappen up ahead, but Red Bulls, we're going to hit this apex quite nicely, bump into Albon a little bit, but that's alright. We're going to clip that apex nicely, go right into that corner, and brake for the hairpin, keeping up with Albon, not passing him yet. We might get that on the back straight. So we'll exit out to the outside, we'll apply a bit of good old overtake to get all the power on the back straight, going into turn 8. Hard on the brakes, clip that apex, get 2 wheels on that curve, and power out to the straight into turn 10. Now coming into turn 10, we're going to Constantina effect right up to Albon. Hold it on the apex in second, easy on the power, and we'll stay within a few tenths of a second to Albon as we continue on the Casino straight. Now, coming down through here, we're going to activate overtake, do a little switcheroo, and get right past Albon because our car is speedy boy. Clip that apex, you could be, as long as you're on the orange on regular corner cutting stringency, you'll be completely fine. Now, in just one lap, we've gone from 11th to 4th, which is a rather good start in my books. So coming through turn 2, we're going to go real wide from there, and then power back out in the straight. That was pretty bad. We're going to lose a few tenths to Verstappen. Coming into the chicane of turn 3 and 4, hitting that apex perfectly, going right into there, and then we'll hard on the brakes for turn 6 and 7. Now, we're going to stay about a second behind Verstappen, which is not where we'd like to be, but we're going to try to keep laps consistent and catch back up to Verstappen. Now, coming into the chicane at turn 8, clip that nicely, cut that a bit, but it wasn't counted as a corner cut, so we're not going to worry about it. Coming into the hairpin at turn 10 for the second time, hard on the brakes, turn into the right, get right up to Verstappen, as is the Constantina effect, and now that we're in the slipstream, we're going to stay right up behind him, going out of the Casino straight. Now coming around turn 12, I think I'm going to use a bit of overtake here, can't really remember. No, we're going to save our overtake up. Coming into the final chicane, we're going to brake early, making sure we don't go into the back of him. Power out to the outside, we get a much better exit, we're going to use some overtake, go around the outside of Verstappen into turn 1, go on the grass a bit, get right up to Leclerc, barely miss him, keep it on the inside in turn 2, and we're going to stay ahead in the podium position. Now, Leclerc is right ahead of us, about 4 tenths of a second, so we're going to go through turns 3 and 4, staying rather close to him. This is definitely my weakest spot on the circuit, is the technical turns 3 through 7. Anyway, especially with the broken wing, we can't go full power onto there, but we're going to get DRS in the back straight. It is lap 3, and we will gain a bit of time on Leclerc going into turns 8 and 9. We're going to be within 3 tenths of a second going into turn 10. Now, as we've seen, the Constantina effect gets us right up to the back of Leclerc, so we're going to go right up to him, give him a bit of a love tap, and then stay right on the back of him as we go into the Casino straight for the 3rd time. Now, we are going to get DRS, so we'll have a bit of a straight line advantage as we slowly gain, go around the outside, squeeze past him, right up against the wall, slow it right down for the final chicane, and we're going to go into lap 4. Now, not much happens here, so we're going to speed it right up now, and get right past this. Now, imagine with this higher pitch sound that it's a V10 F1 car, because we all know those were better than these. So as we watch this blindingly fast lap of Canada, we're going to reflect on where we've gotten so far. from 11th to 2nd. I consider that a pretty great race. Hamilton's out of it. So instead of commentating on a race, I'm going to give you a circuit guide of Canada. Now, crossing the start, we're going to hug the left, switch to the right, brake right about that, turn left, and we're going to hug to the right for turn 2. Power out to the outside, not too much. We don't want to spin. Put 2 wheels on that curb, and we're going to power out to the chicane of turn 3. Brake hard on the left, put 2 wheels on the red, 2 wheels on the curb, get 2 wheels on the left, move into the right, power to the middle, brake hard for the hairpin. We're going to put 2 wheels on that curb, not too much though, or else you'll spin. Power out to the outside, and we're on the back straight. Now, since we don't have DRS, we're going to replace that speed with overtake. Now, use overtake, start on the left, we're going to put 2 wheels over that curb, keep 2 wheels on the curb there, put 2 wheels off the track, and we're going to go into the second back straight. Now into the hairpin of turn 10, brake hard on the left, we're going to put 2 wheels on this apex, but I'm going to miss it because I'm good at this game. Do a bit of a drift on the outside because I missed that apex, and now we're going to go into the casino straight. Now this is pretty simple, it's a straight. So use a bit of overtake to get some top speed advantage as we go into the final chicane. Now on regular corner cutting stringency, this final chicane's easy. Brake, 2 wheels on the orange, 2 wheels on the orange, power out to the outside, don't hit the wall, and that's going to conclude our quick Grand Prix here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. And we're going to finish second here in a McLaren, which isn't that bad at all, more than I was expecting. We're going to get Driver of the Day too, because that's a 9-place grid advancement through that race, and we're gonna end the video there. Now, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!